Never really thought about having kids before. That was something out there in the future. When that chance is taken away, well, everything changes.
I'm sure it does.
Now I'd give just about anything to be able to have a kid.
Kirsty, could you get Shane in here pronto?
Oh, what shall I tell him?
Just tell him it's extremely urgent.
My God, Shane, this is her only chance to have a baby and you're going to take it away from her?
It's far too risky.
Well, shouldn't she be the one to decide that? It's her body.
And I'm her doctor.
Well, if you're not going to tell her, I will.
Dr. Fleming, Lucy Blade is my patient.
Somewhere. It's from some security company.
What do they want?
Oh, damn, I can't find it.
Kirsty, your job is to take messages.
Well, if you weren't forever tidying up, I can remember, though, they've checked all the door and window locks and they'll need seeing too.
I didn't ask anybody to inspect the flat.
Oh, maybe it's a community service?
More likely someone touting for business.
Let's hope that's all it was.
Would you make sure this gets in today's post?
To the temp agency. Is this about Lindsay?
Well, in a manner of speaking. Not that she'll need any referrals from now on.
Why not?
She's found herself a permanent position.
Oh, good on her.
With Sir Bruce Warner. You were right about her from the start.
Right about what?
I knew it. I knew there was something wrong about her.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you sooner. She nearly got away with an interesting selection of personnel records. Rates of pay, confidential memos, the whole shooting match.
You're telling me that she was a spy?
Was it her that planted the computer virus? I mean, she had plenty of chances.
Well, she denied it. And she looked so genuinely startled, I'm inclined to believe her.
Oh, trusting soul that you are. Personally, I've always had my doubts.
Leonard, you don't look at all well.
No.
You've got a temperature.
No, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit hot, that's all. Excuse me.
Romance is in the air. He was asking me how Tom popped the question.
Did he? And we had quite a chat about Barry's proposal as well.
Well, 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 Gina will be wrapped.
You have to tell Lucy about the baby.
No, I don't.
She has a right to know.
And I know what's best for my patient.
You arrogant, paternalistic bastard.
Very professional, Doctor. If you're going to shout at me, at least do it out of the hearing of other patients.
You deserve shouting at. Don't you think women are capable of controlling their own bodies? Don't you believe patients always have the right of choice?
Not when exercising that right is liable to kill them. Meredith, if we tell Lucy she's pregnant, what are the chances she'll want to carry to term?
I can't answer for her, and neither can you.
But there's a huge possibility, you'll admit that. You saw the results of the colposcopy. The cancer is malignant and advanced. To survive, she needs the hysterectomy.
But she has a right to know.
It's already been absolute hell for Lucy making the decision to have the op. I'd only be increasing her suffering if I add this complication.
It's not a complication, it's a baby. Lucy's only chance to have a child.
You stubborn woman.
Not telling her is unethical.
Let me lay it out for you, Meredith. Lucy learns she's pregnant. She refuses a termination. She gets no therapy because of the danger to the baby. She'll probably abort spontaneously anyway. Meanwhile, the cancer gets completely out of control. We end up with a dead baby and a dead mother. Now talk to me about ethics.
Did you approach it gradually, or did you just blurt it out?
Neither, actually. Look, Leonard, a proposal is a personal thing. Each man says what he says, and it's up to the woman to answer either yes or no. It is a totally individual thing.
No. There has to be a formula.
Well, you're speaking to the wrong man.
Your experience is valuable. If I can attain a certain statistical cross-section, certain absolutes will arise, and I will then identify the perfect proposal.
Leonard, there is no such animal, believe me.
There must be.
Oh, Leonard, just get on with it while the hospital is still in one piece.
If you could just tell me what it was that you...
Excuse me, Michael. Francesca Pound's waiting for you in reception.
Thank you, Jenny.
I haven't finished my survey.
Leonard, love does not conform to any survey. Each man takes his shot and hopes for the best, and that is what you are going to have to do. Leonard, just say what is in your heart, and Gina will not be able to resist you.
You're not going to back out on me, are you?
Well,
At the rate we're going, we're barely going to cover expenses, Kirsty. Ah, my little stress kitten. Any more registrations?
No, not really.
Oh, come on, you gotta get out there. You gotta push. Think of things. Offer free lunch for everyone who signs up. You know, think.
Go away. My life is a huge mess. Leonard is acting totally weird. You want to talk about stress? Talk to me.
It's gonna get better.
How do you know?
Trust me, the moon's about to move into Capricorn and all will be revealed.
It's been the gypsy.
Gina, you gotta think of someone. You know, think.
Francesca.
Michael, William's medical records. They were delivered to the hotel half an hour ago.
Oh, good. There doesn't appear to be any record of post-accident care here. Why is that?
Well, the accident happened so far out in the bush. William and Conrad were taken to a small town hospital. No computers, very primitive.
I see. Well, I'll just get William to fill me in on the details.
Well, I can tell you anything you need to know. William becomes so distressed by talk of the crash.
Is that because he feels responsible for his friend's death?
No, of course not. Conrad was driving, not William.
Oh, right.
I told you that.
Yes, of course. Sorry.
I can visit my brother now.
Certainly. Go on through.
So, have you heard from Chris?
Just a postcard.
Any indication what his plans are?
No, I thought Mum might be the one you'd confide in.
Not that she told me. She wants to bring Amanda home, look after her herself.
That could be a bit of a strain.
Strain? Sentimental foolishness is what it is. She's no concept of what it would be like.
But if it's what Mum wants...
Unremitting drudgery for which you get absolutely no response. I want her dissuaded from this idiocy.
And you want me to do the dissuading?
Guy, Amanda's getting the best possible care where she is. If she were to be brought home temporarily, and believe me, it would be temporarily, it wouldn't be good for her. Please talk to your mother.
All right. But I need to make her aware of the possible pitfalls. If Mum's made up her mind, I can't stop her. And neither can you.
Didn't you like my moussaka sweet cakes?
I'm not hungry. Oh, it's strange. Dizzy.
Oh, look, you're all sweaty and hot.
I do have a little problem.
What?
It's not something I can actually show you. It's too embarrassing. Unsightly, ugly even. It's all psychogenic, of course.
What is?
The rash.
What rash?
Oh, don't worry. Clear up as soon as I do what I have to do.
Oh, Leonard.
No. Touch me.
Tea and scones, thanks, Gina.
Oh, Marge, what's wrong with him?
Who? Oh, Leonard.
He's so distant. He won't talk to me. He won't eat my food. I can't even cuddle him.
Well, it's hardly surprising under the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Men, they get themselves tied up into knots. Fear, I suppose.
Fear of what?
Confronting their own emotions. But I wouldn't worry too much, Gina. He'll spit it out in the end.
Spit what out?
Oh, no, that's not for me to say. No, better for it to come from Leonard himself. Now, any chance of a scone, Gina? Oh, well, never mind. Maybe later.
Oh, Jesus Giuseppe Maria, he's gonna dump me.
Are you going to get that?
Nope.
Hello, staff room. Oh, hi, Mrs. Jordan. No, Jo, she's on her rounds, I think. Can I get her to call you back? Okay, bye. What, you've developed a phone phobia?
No, I'm just getting some pretty weird calls lately. People who don't appreciate my views on Māori health.
What, abusive or threatening?
All of the above.
So what have you done about it?
Nothing.
Well, you should. Get the police to trace them or change your number.
Oh, yeah, and have some coward make me look like a wimp.
Hey, pride can be a dangerous thing sometimes.
It's my problem. I'll worry about it.
Why worry when for a small fee you can have total peace of mind?
Steve, you're touting for your workshop still, huh?
I'm not touting, Guy. This is a community service. And as I understand the needs of today's young, dynamic medical professionals, I'm willing to offer a generous staff discount. So, can I count on you both tomorrow?
Not me. I've already promised my services elsewhere.
Out of hours consultations, Guy. That is so admirable. But exactly the kind of behaviour that encourages burnout.
Yeah, it's not that. Marge wrote me in.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, mate.
Roped you into what?
William Pound's x-rays and blood results.
Good.
Well, the lung fields look clear.
Well, look at that.
Chest fractures.
Caused by direct impact, I'd say.
From the accident.
Had a guess. What about the blood?
Well, not a sign of sickle cell thalassemia.
Or could the lab have made a mistake?
Oh, I doubt it. I know it's rare, but the boys were looking for it specifically.
But practically nothing we've found agrees with the South African results.
Well, could they have sent us someone else's files by mistake?
That's one way of putting it, yes.
Michael, what's going on here?
Gina, any chance of a coffee?
Help yourself.
Sure. What's wrong?
I wish I knew.
Do you want one?
Oh, sure. I might as well kill myself with caffeine.
Gina, what is wrong with you?
Leonard.
Oh, you came home early last night. What, you guys had a fight?
Oh, no, much worse.
Worse than a fight?
Much, much worse.
Hi, Ginny.
Hi, Stuart. Gina, can I have a salad roll? How's Leonard today?
Touchy subject.
Never mind. The waiting will be over soon.
Oh.
I'll leave the money on the counter.
How can he be so cruel? He's gone round and told everybody before he tells me.
Tells you what?
That he's going to rip the heart from my body.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were here.
It is the staff room. All welcome.
Is that clinic policy or personal comment?
Hardly. But we've got to do something about this. Ducking out of sight every time the other appears. Let's just be civil, all right?
Fine. I hear you and Dr. Raskin are doing some work together. Your old varsity mates.
Yeah.
Gotta watch these gynae types. Very popular with the ladies.
So I'm told. So, how are you settling in at home? How's Margot?
Oh, she's a bit of a worry, actually. She wants to bring Amanda home from the hospice, and naturally, Dad doesn't think it's such a good idea.
Why, naturally? It's her decision.
Sure, if it's a conscious decision. I think it's just the triumph of maternal instinct over common sense. Caring for Amanda's not going to be easy.
But if it's her decision, who are you to interfere? You or anyone else?
I'm not saying she shouldn't do it. I just think she should realise what she's getting herself in for.
Couldn't agree more. Oh, Dr. McKenna, here's some messages for you and the facts from South Africa.
Ah, you've been waiting for this.
Looking at the photos, you would have thought the guys were brothers, wouldn't you? They're so alike.
Aren't they?
Sam,
Christy.
I got something for you for tomorrow night.
Scalpels, eh? Well, that's not very original.
It's Marge's idea. I'm not exactly cut up about it myself.
Hello, people. What do we hear?
Nothing.
No, come on. Give to Steve. What's this, huh? Scalpels. What's that?
That's the clinic's new netball team.
Really? And just when would their first game happen to be?
Actually, the first game's tomorrow night.
I see. But you're not going along to this, are you, Sam? You can be the workshop, right, mate?
Yeah.
This will just make you feel a little fuzzy.
I could do with that.
Oh, leave it, please, Joe.
But Mr. Raskin's in theatre, ready to go.
Then he'll just have to wait.
It's not a good idea to hold me up now. I might change my mind.
Yes, you might.
Is there a problem?
Yeah.
Not more bad news.
Don't know whether it's good or bad, but I think you have a right to know.
I would be honored if you would consent. No. Things can't go on as they are, Gina.
You right, Leonard?
Oh, so hard to find the words.
You're gonna break up with Gina, huh?
What? No, quite the opposite, in fact.
So what?
I intend to ask her to become my wife.
Excellent.
Oh, yes, well, so you may say. But it's not so simple when the object of one's affections is convinced that there is a curse on all relationships initiated within the clinic.
Well, I'm sure she'll change her mind as soon as you pop the question, mate.
Yes, but the phrasing of the question, the exact words, therein lies the secret. I've done all the research, I've consulted all my sources, and somehow Oh. Somehow, just won't fall into place. Oh, you can't think straight.
Leonard, I'm sure you feel better as soon as you ask the question.
Oh, no, I'm not fully prepared yet.
Well, stop putting it off then. You gotta give it your best shot. Do it tonight.
You think so?
Yeah. You gotta go for it, man. What's the worst thing that could happen?
What do you think, Michael? Will I make a total idiot of myself?
Would that stop you?
I haven't played in years. Still. It's only a social game, isn't it?
Marge Nielsen, sports promoter.
She thinks it'll raise staff morale. The staff that plays together stays together.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Well, since you approve, I assume you'll be courtside tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll try. It depends on whether the pound surgery goes ahead or not.
There's some doubt that it might. I thought you'd received all the records.
Yes, I have, but they raise more questions than answers.
Well, Francesca won't be pleased with any delay.
Ah, fascinating woman, Francesca Pound.
You think so?
Oh, yes. It's a long time since anyone has challenged me in quite the way she does.
You all right?
I'm stunned. Me, a mother.
There are enormous risks involved. You have to think about those too.
Rather not.
If you decide to have the baby, you realise we can't treat the cancer.
So it may spread.
It is a strong possibility. You'll be risking your life.
And the babies?
It's hard to tell. Invasive cervical cancer. There's always a chance you'll miscarry.
And if I don't?
Well, you could carry to term, produce a healthy baby, and then have the hysterectomy.
And live to see my baby grow up?
There are no guarantees, Lucy. There are enormous risks involved. You have to think about it very carefully. Don't let it be an emotional decision.
Is there some problem here? Nurse Jordan tells me you refused your pre-op.
Dr. Fleming and I have been talking about the fact that I'm pregnant.
I see.
I want to postpone the op.
That's not a good idea, Lucy. The risks
I know
are...
what the risks are, but I have to discuss this with Jimmy and my family first. Decide what's best for all of us.
I can understand that. Whenever you're ready.
Look, how about having both? I take care of the mental, you take care of the physical. That way we both win.
Oh, I don't have any problem with that. So you can reschedule the workshop.
No, I can't do that, Marge. You see, Sherian's only available for the one night. Can't you, cancel the netball?
No, it's an interclub match. Can't muck up the teams.
Oh, but it's okay to ruin my life.
I repeat, Steve, I did not force anybody to join the team. They rose to the occasion. Although I suppose the free T-shirts may have had something to do with it.
Bribery. Well, at least I can gain some satisfaction from the fact that you are out of pocket.
No, but I'm not. Dr. McKenna authorised the expenditure out of clinic funds.
The rat. I guess that's it.
I'll leave it here, Gina. Hello, love.
Hi, Mum.
How are you? Haven't seen nearly enough of you lately.
I'm fine.
Good. You coming to the match tomorrow night? Netball match?
Yeah, I heard about it. No, I'll get back to you.
Good. Try so everyone will be there.
Gina, pack your bags and get out of here. I'll lock up.
Why?
Well, Leonard wants to see you.
What does he want to see me for?
Well, he wants something to say to you.
I don't think I want to hear what he has to say.
Will you trust me, Gina? I think you might be pleasantly surprised.
You wanted to see me, Michael?
Yeah, Francesca, do come in.
Is there something the matter?
Oh, I just wanted to have a little chat about your brother.
But everything's set for tomorrow.
Just one or two issues to clear up.
Such as?
Well, some of the information that I have to hand doesn't tally with what you've told me.
But William is here. You have his tests, his x-rays. Surely you're not a man who gets bogged down with silly hospital bureaucracy. What more do you need?
Some explanations, perhaps?
Of what?
The condition of your brother's chest, for one. There are a number of recently healed fractures.
A riding accident. He fell from his horse.
Unlikely. They're far more consistent with a compression injury, as if he'd hit the steering wheel in the crash.
I told you William wasn't driving.
Yes, you did. The newspaper reports of the accident...
Where did you get those?
Source in Johannesburg. They mentioned that one of the men was burnt beyond recognition.
Tragic. So hard for poor Conrad's family.
Was it? They were very alike in appearance, weren't they, Conrad and William? Almost like brothers.
I suppose so.
And my patient isn't your brother, is he? The man that you want me to reconstruct is not William Pound.
Leonard! Leonard!
Gina, jewel of my heart, come to me. I have waited so long for this moment. And now the words. Come, dance with me.
What are you doing? You're insane!
Whoa! I'm gonna tell you this. Let's make it legal, baby.
Let's make what legal?
If we can get out of here together, we'll be alive forever.
You're not making any sense, Leonard.
No, I will. It's all you, please. With this body, I will honor you and all the days of our lives. Oh, doesn't it sound like American soap opera? Bubbles, flowers on the altar of love.
Leonard, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I'm feeling very strange indeed. No, that's not what I want to say. What am I trying to say? That I want you to. I want you.
Leonard! Oh, Leonard! Leonard!
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.